Main man, made man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing. Let me just say at the very top of this video that I already believe that Errol Spence Jr. is a clean fighter. Any doubts that I've had in the past, I've done my due diligence. I have a 42-minute long video here on YouTube explaining my position, giving you the facts and everything that's surrounding that time. I drew my conclusion from the facts. And my conclusion was that Errol Spence Jr. is a clean fighter, with or without VADA, in my opinion. With that being said, there's a lot of channels out today reporting that Errol Spence Jr. has joined the VADA drug testing program. And there's even a lot of channels saying he's joined the WBC Clean Boxer program. And these are a lot of channels that I respect. I have a lot of respect for, so I'm not here to call anybody a liar. Let me just say that from the top. I'm not here to call anyone a liar or say that anyone's wrong or anything. I'm just saying that I'm not there yet. Me personally, as main man, made man, I need more convincing, or should I say, I need more sources, if you will. Every channel is using the same link. And the link it takes you back to the VADA page, to the home page where all of the fighters, I guess these were fighters that are either currently enrolled or was at once upon a time enrolled. And I could be wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, please, anybody who says I'm wrong, put the evidence inside of the comment section. I will really appreciate it. Like I told you before, I'm not here to say who's right and who's wrong. I'm just saying I'm not there yet. But anyway, I'm looking around on the internet. There's no major boxing publication talking about this, at least as of yet. And if there is, please someone provide a link. Boxing Scene has something on their boxing forum, but no actual articles written. Ring TV doesn't have it. Ring Mag, when you look at Errol Spence Jr.'s box rec, it has not been updated yet to say he's enrolled in the Clean Boxer program. And it seems to me, from what I see thus far, is that everyone is using the homepage of VADA to say that this is the reason that they believe that Errol Spence Jr. is enrolled. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of channels on here who has a lot of connections, so they know people that know people. So they may get an insider information. That's all good. There's a lot of boxing channels in boxing minds here on YouTube that they get scoops before other people, other entities does. So they could have the inside scoop and I could just be totally wrong. But I need someone to convince me a little more, is all I'm saying. Reason I say this is that if you look at the actual thing that everyone is using, it says, Errol Spence, congratulations to Errol Spence on successfully completing, VADA. Congratulations to Errol Spence on successfully completing VADA. Meaning that he's only completed it one time. The one time that we all know that Errol Spence Jr. was enrolled in VADA and completed it was during the Kell Brook fight in 2017. Now, hear this. You look at the other fighters that are also on this particular homepage. For example, I'll go to Kell Brook. If you look at Kell Brook's, it says, congratulations to Kell Brook on successfully completing VADA for the second time. Meaning that the first time, if I recall, was for the Errol Spence Jr. fight. The second time is when he got knocked out of the rankings and then he came back and he says he'll sign up. And he did. And that was the second time. From what I understand, he enrolled in the program. People say, well, main man, if the fighter is on this page, that means they are enrolled. Well, in that case, then why do they have retired fighters on this particular page? For example, they have Sugar Shane Mosley on this page. They had Timothy Bradley. When you look at Timothy Bradley, who's been retired, congratulations to Timothy Bradley on successfully completing VADA for the 6th time. They give the number, the 6th time. They didn't say on Errol Spence Jr.'s congratulations for completing VADA for the 2nd time. Or maybe he just didn't do it. He just enrolled. Is that what people are telling me? And just it hasn't been completed yet? That's the only, but then I would think if he's already been tested, then it would say he completed it. Or is he just enrolled, or did he test? First and foremost, when you go to the WBC Clean Boxer Program's website, there's no mention of Errol Spence Jr. There's not an article, nothing. When you go to VADA's news section, media and news section, there's not one article on there about Errol Spence Jr. joining. And I would think this would be a big portion of news. But anyway, when you keep going through other fighters, for example, you go to Manny Pacquiao. Congratulations to Manny Pacquiao for successfully completing VADA for the 6th time. I'm sorry, for the 4th time. Okay. When you go to, let's just pick another fighter here, Luis Ortiz. Congratulations to Luis Ortiz for successfully completing VADA. From what we know, he enrolled and completed it during the Deontay Wilder fight. He has never dropped out since, and that was the only time he did it. So, of course, that's the one time. Let's keep going. Anthony Joshua. Bottoms welcomes Anthony Joshua back to our program as he prepares to face Joseph Parker on March 31st. So this was an old one. So it says, because clearly people say that he's not enrolled in VADA today. That's what I don't understand. This is for the Joseph Parker fight. However, this may not be true because according to Eddie Hearn, he said that Alexander Povetkin and Anthony Joshua, for their upcoming fight, is being VADA tested. And I quote, he's already signed to VADA testing, called to Alexander Povetkin. There is something that we do every fight for every opponent from 16 weeks out, which is we pay 50 grand for additional VADA testing. So that was done for Klitschko, that was done for Joseph Parker, that was done for Kubrat Pulev, who was scheduled to fight Joshua in October 17th but got injured. So they will be testing him 6, 7, 8 times in addition to the program that he's already sent out. Hearn told this to Boxing News. This is about Alexander Povetkin. So they have him since 2016. That's old information. He's currently being tested. I don't know if the testing is completed. Maybe that's why they haven't updated it. But Alexander, according to Eddie Hearn, Alexander is being tested 6, 7, 8 times in addition to the program that he's already in. They paid 50 grand for that. So what's up with the information on this site? When you go to Alexander Povetkin, it says, VADA welcomes Alexander Povetkin to our program as he prepares to face Deontay Wilder on May 31st, 2016 for the WBC Heavyweight Championship in Moscow. So Alexander Povetkin hasn't been updated since 2016, right? They seemingly get very specific, ladies and gentlemen. This is the points that I'm making. Let me go to another boxer here. Let's see. Who else can we pick out the bunch? When you go to Dillian White, congratulations to Dillian White for successfully completing. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Sean Porter. Okay, let's go to Sean Porter instead. VADA welcomes Sean Porter to our program as he prepares to face Danny Garcia. So, welcomes to the program. I would have thought he had to be tested by VADA, though, to face Keith One-Time Thurman. But then again, I think And it says it welcomes Sean Porter to our program to face Danny Garcia on September 8th, 2018, which was a couple days ago. What's going on here, ladies and gentlemen? It's like, it's hard to kind of make out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, they seemingly are kind of specific. Let's see. And we all know that, of course, Sean Porter has said numerous of times that he got tested a lot, like up to 10 times or something that he said a lot of times. So the program doesn't mean like one test, you know what I mean? The program is when you complete the whole series of tests. And then you have whatever fight or whatever you got going on. Or it can be if you're in the WBC Clean Boxer program where you're randomly tested year round. It can mean that you've passed through random testing, right? Let's see. Gary Russell Jr. It says, VADA welcomes Gary Russell Jr. to our program as he prepares to face Joseph Diaz. VADA welcomes him as if, hello, come on, you know. He probably was part of the WBC Clean Boxer program, but how much was he tested? It says VADA welcomes Gary Russell Jr. as this is his first time going through the program or something. Gary Russell Jr. didn't have the WBC. Now that I think about it, so is this the first time that Gary Russell Jr. was tested with VADA and through the VADA program? Was the Joseph Diaz fight? Now, clearly, Errol Spence Jr. does not have an upcoming fight. So they can't say, well, welcome to Errol Spence Jr. we welcome him to complete our program for this or that upcoming fight. They can't say that. But what they say is, congratulations to Errol Spence on successfully completing, meaning he's already done it, on successfully completing VADA. So if he's enrolled in VADA, that means no, he hasn't even finished it, because it would have said for the second time, right? He's already completed it once. He couldn't have completed it that fast. We would have been heard about it when he initially enrolled, I would think. So this is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. There's some discrepancies here. We need VADA or the WBC or whoever's behind, someone from Spence's camp. Because when you look at Errol Spence Jr.'s social media, there's no mention of this. And these are the reasons, ladies and gentlemen, why I need just a little bit more proof. And I'm once again not saying that this hasn't happened. This is not real talk, that people are lying. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, as for main man, made man, I just need a little more. Congratulations to super featherweight champion Nonito Donaire, the first professional fighter to complete 2 years on unannounced PED testing. VADA salutes his continued commitment to be clean. To a clean sport. That was very detailed. Nonito Donaire has went through 2 years straight. Now, I don't know what years they're talking about, because clearly they're using former years. They're using retired fighters. So I don't know what years they're talking about. I think we need more proof. So this is the thing I'm saying, man. Like, we know Nonito Donaire, you know, he's been shrinking down in weight, but yet he's been going through 2 years of testing, but like I said, it doesn't outline which year. It's just a lot of incomplete information for me, you know. That's all I'm saying. It says from Vasyl Lomachenko, VADA welcomes Vasyl Lomachenko back to our program as he prepares to face Jorge Linares on May 11th. So it's telling you that in Vasyl Lomachenko's case, he did it before, must have left, and came back. Isn't that the same thing that Errol Spence Jr. did? So wouldn't it have said something to that effect? we welcome Errol Spence Jr. back to start testing, or if he's finished testing, he's completed the VADA program for the second time. Wouldn't it say something to that effect? Please, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. And I just ask well, I'm not going to ask y'all because most people has already done it. But before we so pressed to get the aha moment, the gotcha moment, let's make sure that this is 100. I find this funny when I go to Errol Spence Jr.'s Instagram. There's no mention of this, ladies and gentlemen. There's no mention of this at all. When I go to Errol Spence Jr.'s Twitter, ladies and gentlemen, there's no mention of this. I would think this would be big news given the narratives that's been going around amongst boxing fans. I hope I'm wrong. I would also want to remind everybody that there's a disclaimer on this website. It says disclaimer. This website and the information found therein is provided as is, without any representations or warranties expressed or implied. VADA makes no representation or warranties in relation to this website or the information and materials provided on this website, including the accuracy or completeness thereof. All users accept that the use of this site is solely at their own risk. All content on this website is the property of VADA and may not be transmitted, copied, published, or used in any manner without the express written consent of VADA. So it's saying in their own disclaimer that VADA makes no representations or warranties in relation to this website or information and materials provided on this website. So this could be accurate. It could not be accurate. Let us be 100, because this is a fighter's reputation that we're talking about here. We need to bury this and get clarity. All the awesome reporters here on YouTube, with all your connections, someone needs to get Spence on the phone, not Derek James, but Spence, and let us know what's good. Look into what I'm talking about and people get back with me. I'm going to leave it there, because if this is true talk, then I will proceed as such. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I truly believe that Errol Spence Jr. is a clean fighter. So I don't need to be convinced by this. But I just want to make sure this is true talk. So to the next video, Main Man Made Man. Don't forget to subscribe to Twitter, Made Man 511, Facebook, Main Man Made Man Boxing Forum, Google Plus, Main Man Made Man. Can someone provide me a link of somewhere else that's credible? Can someone, other than just mainly YouTubers, and this one particular picture, because this could be they talking about the Kell Brook fight. That's all I'm saying. And I would just need proof otherwise. To the next video. Peace out.